problem here? What is the hammer all bent out of shape about?
Well, okay. So Julie's daddy, the nicest guy, Dickie Moran, he took care of a lot of the guys. He was a bookie. He always had limos. He always had cocaine, and he would pick the guys up, party with the guys. Like it was like this whole thing. He was the most fabulous person on the planet. Julie's dad. So fast forward, Julie's mom dies. Julie's dad moves to Florida. Julie's dad had given Julie and Greg like thousands of dollars to pay for their mortgage, to kind of support them during, the skinny years. But they didn't pay their mortgage. They didn't pay their property tax. They didn't do any of that shit. The house was finally, after years of like what is that thing called? What do you call that? What do you call that thing, Daddy?
Foreclosure?
No. When you like homestead. So they had homestead for years and years and years and years. Finally, they decided, fuck it, we're giving it up. And they had to move out of their house. So Daddy moves to Florida. Greg and Julie move out of their house. They're living in this cute little place on the beach. Daddy moves to Florida. Daddy has a social security check. He's in an apartment. Daddy's at my house with Julie. Greg was off doing something, and Daddy says, Greg is really, really mean to me. I've given them thousands of dollars. I can't get any money out of them. They have my social security check, and Greg won't give me any money. He's mean. So I never say anything. I'm like, because I know that would kill Julie. Greg all of a sudden pulls this C word stuff, and that's when I let out. I told Julie, we were in Vegas. We did the whole married thing. We did the whatever the hell it was, the lost footage, whatever. Right. And Julie started acting like crazy right after all of that. She said to me that Brooke had texted her. She was with Terry and Brutus's ex-wife and wanted to FaceTime. And Julie sent a picture of Greg making like some weird face and said, "This is the only FaceTime you're getting me." She doesn't even have a phone that can FaceTime. She has an Android, first of all. So I told her, well,
fucking Julie, man, holy shit.
Right. But I told her, Metro PCS, whatever. So I told her after she went, she said, you texted Brooke from my phone. Some crazy shit, right? You texted Brooke from my phone. You told her that Brutus had cancer, which I would never in a million years say that my husband had cancer, because I'm not putting that out into the universe. That's disgusting. And the time I met Brooke, she knew I had a bad reputation. She met me and my little chihuahua, Sugar Pie, and she said to me, with a dog so sweet, how bad can you be? She was the first person that ever met me that didn't judge me because of what she had previously heard. I'm not going to fuck that up by texting somebody, like from Julie's phone, like stupid shit. So I told Julie what Daddy said, and she went nuts on Greg. And that's when Greg started calling me the C word.
I gotcha.
But if he had called me a bitch, I would have been fine with it. I'd have been like, all right, whatever. Right. But,
Well, first of all, I think Valentine wishes he never did that interview, because I don't know. You're shedding some light on a lot of things, but
But he says, don't delete that because I'll get extra points from my wife.
right.
He says that. And really, what woman in her right mind would be excited that her husband called another woman
Mm,
the C word?
right. And someone
Not me.
as revered as he is for what he's done in the industry, right?
Right.
Hmm.
Yes.
Does that hurt you though on a personal level when you see that on social media?
It hurts me because I know when Greg is saying stuff and going, he knows that it's crazy and stupid and he doesn't mean it and he's just saying it. Just like him yelling out, I hate ends
Right.
when we were at the Flamingo Hotel and he had his mask on. And we're walking through the hallway during the pandemic and he's yelling, I hate ends and laughing hysterically. And there were people who turned around and looked like, who is saying this? But of course, you don't know who's saying anything. He thought it was the greatest thing since
Mm,
sliced bread that he could like. And it was kayfabe. Do I think he meant it? No.
right.
I know he was just being a douche.
Now, in this last shoot interview, do you think he was trying to do that in tongue in cheek? Maybe had too much smoke or too much to drink, or do you think that was serious?
Do I think he thinks I'm a cunt?
Mm,
Um, yeah.
mm,
I do think he thinks that because he's got more grief um, from the truth. And there's more truth. I told Julie that Greg was doing coke. Um, in we were in where were we? Where were we with the coke and the bump shit? New Orleans. We were in New Orleans, right?
yeah.
And see, here's the thing. The reason why a lot of people hate me is because I took Brutus away from a lot of drugs. I took him away